So, should I just not watch any games? Hey everyone, it is Ben back again, and the Habs win! What are you still doing here? You were supposed to be gone!
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
Because if not, they're gonna get blown away.
The cannon. It just kept firing.
I am excited. Hello everybody, it is Ben back again, and boy oh boy did the Habs win tonight. Final score of 8-3 against the Ottawa Senators, so that's always sweet. Getting right into it, I'm just gonna go over the goals, because there was a lot of them, so that's gonna take up some time, and plus, sadly, again, I had to miss tonight's game due to school stuff, so I didn't get to see it in that much detail, but we're gonna go through the goals, because I watched the highlights, and oh boy was that sweet. 21 seconds in, probably didn't look like it was going to be quite so sweet because Tom Pyatt scored a goal to start the game off for the Senators, and it couldn't have just been like a nice shot that went in. It had to be like a shot that hit off somebody and then like kind of fluttered over Montoya into the net. It had to be that kind of goal because that's the season we're having. But then, Charles Hudon, oh my God, that freaking goal dangles the crap out of Erik Karlsson of all people and goes in, snipes it for his first NHL goal of his career, and whew, was that pretty. Charles Hudon opens the scoring for the Habs. Then a couple minutes later, Max Patch starting to get himself back together, gets a shorthanded goal after picking Craig Anderson's pocket behind his net and just kind of bringing it around and putting it in the open net. Nice play by Patch, and he's starting to get goals in ways that it's not normally Patchy-ready ways. So, like, hey, however you want to get him, because hopefully they'll get him going and maybe get a few snipes. Let's keep it going, keep it rolling. Then the Sens tie it up about 8 minutes in when Hoffman puts it on net and Zingle tips it in. Put the game 2-2. But then, Drouin and Lehkonen rushing up the ice for the Habs' third goal. Thing of beauty with a give and go. Lehkonen finally putting in and finally getting his first goal of the season. He deserved so many more than just getting one now, but finally gets his first on the season tonight. And we're just going to keep it on going here. Fourth goal by the Habs, again by Hudon. Great presence of mind to just watch the shot come off the end boards from Weber, pick it up, and then just sort of nonchalantly just shelf it, just like it was nothing. 2-goal night from Charles Hudon. He finally breaks out and gets a couple goals when, again, he also probably deserved a few more in past games. And this was all just in the first period. Ends up being 4-2 Habs coming out of the first. Shots were actually 11-7 in favor of Ottawa, so Craig Anderson let in 4 goals on 7 shots in the first period alone. Not a great night for Anderson. Second period starts, third Senators goal, and I'm not entirely sure what Carl Alzner was trying to do on that play, but he gave DiDomenico a great, sort of pinball shot to just put it in off Alzner's shin. Nice bank shot by DiDomenico, so good job by him, I guess. But Alzner, what were you doing? But then, Chucky strikes right back for the fifth Habs goal. Beautiful lead pass by Jordy Ben, of all people. Galchenyuk streaks in and snipes it on the breakaway. He's been playing so well the last few games. I love it, I love it, I love it. I just keep doing this, and there's no way he won't get promoted. And the sixth Habs goal. Brendan Gallagher takes a nice pass off the boards from Philip Deneau, just kind of shrugs off Mark Stone and dekes it between Craig Anderson and Cody Ceci and gets it around Craig Anderson's pad for the 6th goal on the night for the Habs. And the rout just kept on going, and everybody's scoring. And that would bring the Habs up 6-3 out of the second. We move on to the third, and about 5 minutes in, Habs on the power play again. Galley and Plek rushing up the ice. Beautiful pass by Gallagher over to Plekanec. Plekanec, of all people, snipes at home. Everybody's getting goals tonight. Keep her going, and Plekanec with the 7th goal of the night for the Habs. And maybe, who knows, maybe get a little bit more out of him after this. Maybe that sparked a little bit. Candiens always had the ability. It's just kind of tapered off the last few seasons. But who knows? He can still score. And then finally on the 8th goal, Lehkonen gets his second on the night after banking it in off of Condon's back. Because Condon had come in after the Brendan Gallagher goal. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Sort of lucky goal by Artturi Lehkonen, but he was there after Byron had come streaking in, got a couple chances, and then Lehkonen just kind of picked it up, banked it in, and got his second on the night. Final shots on the game ended up being 29-28 in favor of Montreal, so very close shot-wise. But a solid night from El Montoya means that the Habs were able to keep the commanding lead. And oh my god, this first line is on fire. I'm loving this chemistry. If you had told me at the beginning of the year the first line was going to be Drouin, Lehkonen, and Byron, I probably would have been like, I don't know about that. That doesn't seem that great. But hey, they've been working so far. And I knew keeping Lehkonen on my fantasy team would eventually pay off. I've been waiting. This has also kind of allowed Pacioretty to sort of quietly get himself back together, being on the second line with Deneau, who we already know he had chemistry with. It kind of just has had some easier assignments and been using that to his advantage and been getting goals the last few games in ways that aren't traditionally Pacioretty ways. So that's cool. He's kind of opening himself up to different ways to score. Now, Chucky needs to get promoted. If you're going to punish bad play with demotions, then you need to reward good play with promotions, or else the whole system doesn't make sense. And he's been playing fantastic the last 2 games. I hope he continues this trend so he doesn't give the coach a choice. But it's a good sign that he's back on track. And yeah, so much for scoring problems, eh? Last 2 games alone, 13 goals. First 10 games, there was 17 goals total scored by the Habs. So bit of a difference. But next up we have Minnesota, but that's not until Thursday night. Gives me a nice little break between games, which is good because I've been busy. I don't know how much of Thursday's game I'll be able to get to watch either. It's because I have stuff. I have a lot of stuff for college-wise, but I'm going to do my best to watch Thursday night. And then it looks like the boys may have started to turn a corner. It looks like we might be working our way there. But I'm not going to say too much more than that right now because I'm very worried I will jinx them. But anyway, Minnesota up next Thursday. Until then, I'll see you guys later.